If character around every corner is what you're looking for, then this house is something you definitely want to check out. There's a surprise. Hang out to the end. Let's see what it is. Hey guys, David Jones with the Upstate Home Buyers Hub, and today we're in Robert Meadows, a beautiful neighborhood in Spartanburg. It is in District 7, which is a sought-after school district for a lot of folks. Not too far from Wofford College, from Converse, downtown Spartanburg, a lot of close shopping and things right around the corner here. This house that we're looking at today was built in 2002. It's a brick house. 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, a huge kitchen with a lot of cabinet space. So we're gonna take a look at that in just a minute. But before I do, I want you to take a look at this huge brick covered front porch. Gavin is on camera today and he is going around with us. Gavin, look at the space here, man. You can have a small party out here if you wanted to, which is pretty cool. And the fact that it's covered gives you a ton of opportunity for people to get out of the rain, to come in and not have to worry about tracking stuff inside. Come this way, Gavin. I want to show one thing real quick. This house has another lot next door, which is also an optional purchase. Now, it does have a gazebo on it that may need some care, but this lot next door, you could purchase for an extra $40,000 or so. If you wanted to expand your yard or put something else over there, maybe a detached garage, if the HOA allows it, you could do that. Short front yard, not a lot of lawn maintenance, double car garage on that side. And then the backyard, as with a lot of these homes in this neighborhood, is very small. So this is a great neighborhood for people that don't want to have to deal with a lot of grass, don't want to have to deal with a lot of lawn maintenance, but they do want the quiet, the peacefulness, a house that's sturdy, a house that, a brick house. You're not finding a lot of brick houses. They're not building them anymore, to be honest. They're just building houses with vinyl siding. So if you want a brick home, let's take a look at this one. Whew, if I can get in. Come on, Gavin. So immediately we walk in to this great room, and I say that because it is so big. You've got such an open space. Stay right there for me, Gavin. I want to get this whole shot in here. He's at the front door. I'm at the back of the house. So you've got a living room space right here. To his right, my left, you've got a what would be a formal dining room. Now, here's one of the characteristics I was talking about before. We haven't seen these in a while, and in fact, we were kind of worried about what it was, but this is one of these weighted lights that if you push the weight up or bring the light down. So if you have a lower sitting table, it's kind of cool actually.
Got a lot of character.
It has some character, but also, there is inlaid lighting in the ceilings throughout here too. So you've got a lot of options if you want to just turn on one or the other. And this is a fairly large dining room space. To me, I would put a round table here. I think it would look so cool with a round table, maybe a couple of pieces of furniture to the side. Turn around right here. We saw this in another one of the builds in this neighborhood recently, built-in bookshelves. So this is another thing that you're not seeing nowadays in new builds. And it's kind of like people don't want built-in bookshelves because new owners or young people are not coming with a ton of books. They're not coming with things that they want to display. We live in a society where it's very disposable, right? You buy something today, you throw it away next month. There's something about a built-in bookshelf. If you like to read, if you like to have pictures of your family on display without putting holes in the wall, a built-in bookshelf is great. Another great thing is that you can hide electronics down in here. So if you do have a cable box or something of that nature, you can hide it in this and then run the wiring to the TV or your internet. All of that stuff can kind of be hidden in there. Let's go living room and kitchen next, all right? Now this is something you're definitely gonna see from a 2002 home. And that's where they used to hide those big old TVs inside of one of these. Now, what do you use that for now? That's a great question, in fact. If you know what to use it for, put it in the comments below because I would love a suggestion. Hey, maybe it's a third bedroom. I don't know. You got a small...
Could throw a water fountain up there.
Put a water feature.
Chocolate fountain.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You want fondue? It's a fondant. Gas logs at the bottom here. And then really high ceilings. So that is a bonus. It makes the space feel so much bigger because it is high ceilings.
David, how tall are you?
I am 5'10", but right now I got on my boots, so I'm probably 5'6". This is 10-foot ceilings. Definitely, or more. That might even be higher. You know, I should know that, but I don't. I'm thinking it's at least 10-foot ceiling in here. Let's take a look at this eat-in kitchen. And this is a large breakfast nook space. It's big enough that you can have a round table that'll seat 4, and you can also have a couple of bar stools here if you wanted to have people sit at the counter. It's got a built-in desk, which is also very common from the early 2000s. Then it has this sink that is huge. I mean,
3 compartments.
3 compartments. Disposal in the middle, wash, rinse, dispose, all of that stuff. Another cool feature about this kitchen, look at the number of cabinets. So not only do you have it right here above where the refrigerator would be, under the bar right here, there's some cabinet space, cabinets all along, but then you've got these nice highlighted sections with glass cabinets, lights inside of them, and there is lighting under the cabinetry. So it brightens up the kitchen. The white cabinets also kind of make it a little bit brighter. I think it would be cool with maybe a gray or white gray marbled countertops as opposed to the green. But that's just my preference. This obviously is from that time period. You don't have a walk-in pantry, but you do have this. And this is a huge slide-out pantry. So an abundance of space. You could easily convert this to shelves if you didn't want to have drawers. But I mean, there's a lot of storage.
I think that's a nice touch.
It is, especially if you have things that are small, they kind of fall through or get stuck in the back. Right off of the kitchen is your laundry room, and then a 2-car garage. A big space. Not only do you have space here for your washer and dryer, you got the utility sink, you got the cabinets again that this neighborhood is offering, but this has an extra closet. So this can be storage for your, off-season apparel. You can put more supplies in there. It really can be converted to a pantry if you wanted to have that. So cool space. Look at these double doors. I don't want to hear from you in the living room, but I want to make a grand entrance.
That would be me.
That would be. All right, here's the next characteristic I think you're gonna like. Check out this shower. So to me, it's giving like sound booth vibes. Like I could go in there and make a recording. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why is the glass tinted?
I don't know, I kind of like it.
I don't hate it. It's very private, so that's cool. Here's the second bedroom. Now we talked about characteristics. This light, tell me in the comments if you love it, you hate it, if you would keep it, if you would replace it. And I mean, I think it's great for a kid's room. And you can also highlight sections, that's hot. You can highlight sections of the room by, pointing it out. Got a pretty decent sized closet too.
I think all that's missing is a disco ball. Party room, for sure.
So if you're single, this could be the discotheque. Not a very big dance space, but definitely something that could be done. All right. So on the other side of the built-in bookshelves, we have the primary suite. I love this window. Like, could you imagine having a little chair here? Maybe like an ottoman. You sit, you can read, you can look out in your backyard. You could put some flowers out there, maybe like a hummingbird feeder or something of that nature. And you still have a ton of space for a king-size bed. In that corner, Gavin, you're in one corner, I'm in the other. I mean, there is a ton of space here for a dresser, a TV on the wall, or a chest of drawers, something of that nature. Got your walk-in closet here, which has got tons of shelves up top too.
Yeah, very high ceilings in there.
So much space for activities. And then I'm gonna let you go into the bathroom here. You've got another soaker jacuzzi tub, and of course a stand-up shower and a double vanity. So these are what we are seeing a lot in this neighborhood. The fact that, look at how high the ceilings are in here too. That's pretty crazy. I love the natural light that you get in a bathroom. I'm a big fan of having windows in the bathroom, but of course you want it to be opaque or something like this, that's smoked glass, or even smart glass now that you can flip a switch and it immediately turns dark. So that's a cool feature. Yeah, this is nice. I like this actually.
Yeah, it's a very decent size.
It's great size, and especially if it's just one person or two people, this is enough space to entertain, but not so much that you can't maintain. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, it's just how it came out. Of course, there's a big deck on the back. It's Trex deck, so that's that deck again that doesn't rot, it doesn't deteriorate, so great feature to have. Also these extended windows, I didn't notice those earlier, how high those go up. Let me give you some specs on this house. Again, we're in Robert Meadows in Spartanburg, District 7 school, and this is 1,650 square feet and 2 bedrooms, 2 full baths. It's right now listed below $300,000. So $300,000 gets you a brick home, quiet neighborhood. HOA is only 70 bucks a month. Can't beat that. That's actually a really good deal. And not much yard maintenance. And a nice, beautiful brick house. So if this house is something you're interested in, or listen, really, I want you to tell me about your most favorite thing about this house. Was it the countertops that are green? Was it the awesome dining room light? Was it the disco light in the spare bedroom? Or was it the TV unit above the fireplace that we also could make it a 3rd bedroom if the child is small, or we could make it a fondue station, as Gavin pointed out earlier. What do you like most about this? What would you do? Would you change the lights or would you keep them? Let me know in the comments. I'm David Jones, and I'll see you in the Upstate.